Hi there, my name is David Procyshyn. You're about to do a great class that's full of twists, binds, and deep stretches for the shoulders. Begin kneeling, sitting on your heels with the toes pointed back. Throughout this class, we'll be focusing on effortless, relaxed movement. Ask yourself the following question as you move through the poses. What is the least amount of effort required for me to fully activate and hold this pose? To deepen the pose, to deepen the stretch as much as I'm able to without creating tension in the body. Allow your body to feel light, flexible, and relaxed. Grab your strap, fold it in half, and place the hands about 3 or 4 inches apart. Straighten the arms and raise the hands above your head. Make sure that your shoulder blades are sinking down the back. Now as you straighten out the elbows, shift the hands back without tilting your ribs, and keep the shoulders dropping away from the ears. Now begin to pull the hands apart without moving them on the strap, pulling the strap tight. Shifting the hands back, opening up the armpits, keeping the shoulder blades sliding down the back, and keeping the ribs from tilting. And make this effortless. Use only as much effort as you need to hold the pose. Bending the elbows out to the sides, slowly lower the hands down, eventually bringing the strap behind the head. Keep pulling the hands apart. Keep shifting the hands and the elbows back. And keep the ribs from tilting. Once the hands are as far down as they can go, slowly raise them back up. Open up the armpits, shift the shoulders back. Keep your face and your neck and your jaw relaxed. Relax everywhere where you don't need to put effort in. The legs, the feet, the abdomen. Once your arms are straight above your head again, take a breath in. When you exhale, bend to the right. Stretch the whole left side of the body. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Relax the jaw and the face. Inhale up to center. And again, exhale to the right. Stretching the arms back. Inhale up to center and exhale to the left. Stretching the whole right side of the body, relaxing where you don't need to put effort in. Inhale up to center, unfold the strap and place your hands about 3 feet apart. Keep the shoulders away from the ears as you lower the hands back. Stretching out the front of the shoulders, the pecs and the biceps. Let the hands go as far back as it's comfortable for you. Relaxing through the neck, the jaw, the face. Releasing the muscles that are being stretched. Now let's deepen the stretch for each arm individually. Take a breath in. And when you exhale, push your left hand further back without turning your torso. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, push the right hand back without turning your upper body. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, push the left hand back. Inhale, bring it forward. And exhale, push the right hand back. Now lower the left hand behind you. You might have to slide the hands apart a little further in order to do this. Straighten the right arm up alongside your ear. Keeping the right elbow straight, the shoulders away from the ears. Pull the strap down with your left hand. Softening through that right shoulder, soften the neck, soften the jaw. Bring the left arm up. Lower the right hand behind the tailbone. Left arm straightens up beside the left ear. Straighten the elbow. Let the shoulders sink. And pull the strap down with your right hand. Beautiful stretch for that left shoulder. Soften the body while it's being stretched. Then bring the right arm back up and lower the strap. Roll out the shoulders. Come forward onto your hands. And when you come back, tuck the toes under and come back into a squat. Let the head relax forward between the knees. Then straighten out the legs. We're coming up to a standing position. Let the arms hang. Let the upper body relax forward. Then bend the knees. Flatten your back. Come up to standing, raising the arms up. And bring the hands in front of the heart. Then walk to the front of your mat and stand in mountain pose. Bring the hands together in front of the heart, preparing for a standing pose flow. Inhaling, sweep the arms down, then up above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Forehead to the knees, rounding the spine. Inhale up to a flat back, lifting the head. Exhale, forehead to knees, rounding the spine. Inhale, step your left foot back, plant the heel down, the foot at 45 degrees. Square the hips forward, right knee over your ankle. Raise the arms up for warrior one. Keep shifting that left thigh back, rolling it inward as you root the heel down, encouraging the front knee forward as you tuck the ribs in and reach up through your fingertips. Transition to warrior two, right arm forward, left arm back, squaring the hips to the left, bringing the torso over the hips. Move your feet apart if you feel like you have the space. Then look over your right hand, keeping the neck long, encouraging the tailbone to tuck forward and sinking deeply into the stretch. Place your right forearm on the right thigh and extend the left arm up alongside the ear. Now energize the whole left side of the body, lifting the thigh, lifting the arch of the foot, stretching through the left torso and up through the fingers. Now feel the body. Notice where you can let go of effort. When you inhale, come up, straighten the front leg, and exhale into triangle. Reach forward through your right hand, placing it on the floor or on the leg. Lengthen your neck and turn your head to look at your left hand. Keep the back leg active, arch of the foot lifting, thigh shifting back. Right knee is pointing in the same direction as the toes. Flatten the left side of the torso and allow the right side of your rib cage to drop towards your right thigh. Lower the left hand to the hip, transitioning to half moon. Place all your weight into your right foot. Place your hand on a block or on the ground about a foot in front of the toes and lift your back leg as high as you can. Rolling the thigh up, keeping your right knee pointing forward, then raise your left arm above your shoulder. Keep lifting that back leg, stretching it long through the heel, pushing the bottom foot into the ground. Slowly lower the back foot down, then step it way back into extended angle pose, lowering the heel, bringing the right knee over the ankle, and place your right hand on the ground inside the foot. Place your left hand on your hip. Push the right hand into the ground. Rotate the chest up and extend your left arm alongside the ear. Now stretching down through the foot, up through the fingertips. Notice where you're putting effort in where you don't need to. Soften the body as you energize it. Then lower the left hand to the hip, coming back to Warrior 2, bringing the torso above the hips, right knee over the ankle. Look over the right hand. Sink into the pose, soften the shoulders, soften the neck and jaw, energize the legs. Then windmill the arms, placing the hands on either side of the right foot, and step back to downward dog. Shifting the hips back, encouraging the heels to drop, energizing the hands and the fingers into the ground. On your next inhalation, come forward to plank. On the exhalation, lower down, all the way to the ground, pointing the toes back, and lift up to Cobra, inhaling. Keeping the neck long, lift the head, tuck the belly in, keep the elbows in close to your body. Inhale back down, exhale all the way up to downward dog. Next time you inhale, step the left foot between the hands, lower the back heel, Warrior 1. Left knee over the ankle. Roll the back thigh in as you shift it back, squaring the hips forward. Tucking the belly in as you reach the arms up through the fingertips. To deepen the pose, you can also look up into a gentle back bend. Transition to Warrior 2. Right arm goes back, left arm forward. Turn the hips to the right, keeping the left knee over the ankle. Shift the right thigh back, lifting the arch of the foot, and sink. Looking over the left hand. Lower the left forearm to the left thigh, extend the right arm up alongside the ear. Stretch the whole right side of the body. Keep it active. Keep your body soft, flexible, light. Inhale back up, straightening the left leg. Exhale into triangle pose. Moving fluidly, allowing the body to remain relaxed. Left hand goes on the leg or on the ground. Right arm stretches up above the shoulder, and you can turn the head to look at your right hand. Keep allowing the left side of your ribcage to sink. Right thigh shifting back. Left knee pointing in the same direction as the left toes. Lower the right hand to the hip. Transfer all your weight to your left foot and lift to half moon. Placing the hand on the ground or on a block. Lift the back leg as high as you can. lengthening through the heel, foot parallel to the ground, actively rolling the thigh up. To come out, lower the right hand to the hip. Slowly lower the back foot down, then step it back to the other side of the mat. Left hand to the ground inside the foot. Left knee over the ankle. Right hand on the hip. Rotate the chest up. Then extend the right arm up alongside the ear. Turn the head to look under the arm. Lift the right thigh, lift the arch of the foot, and allow the pelvis to sink. Deep breathing. When you inhale, come up to Warrior Two. Left knee stays over the ankle. Torso's over the hips. Look over your left hand. Keep that right thigh shifting back. Left knee over the ankle. Windmill the hands forward, placing the hands on either side of the foot. Step the back foot forward. Exhale, rounding the spine into a forward fold. Inhale to flatten the spine. Exhale, rounding once again. Then bend your knees, lower the hips, flatten the spine. Inhale, raising the arms up, coming up to standing. Exhale, place the hands together in front of the chest. When you inhale, sweep the arms down and up. Exhale, forward fold. Rounding the spine, forehead to knees. Inhale, flatten the spine, lifting the chest. Exhale, rounding, forehead to knees. Inhale, step the left foot back. Warrior One, planting the heel. Upper body up. Bend the right knee over the ankle, raise the arms above the head, stretching up through the fingertips. Encourage the hips to square forward, bringing that left hip forward, shifting the left thigh back, lifting the left arch of the foot. Transition to Warrior Two. Turn the hips to the left. Arms are shoulder height, let the shoulders sink. And now soften the body. As the knee comes over the ankle, the pelvis sinks. Soften the neck, shoulders, jaw. Then the forearm goes down to the thigh. Stretch the whole left side of the body. And keep that feeling of relaxed movement. Relaxed stretch. Opening up. Inhale, come up, straighten the right leg. Exhale, reach into triangle pose. Lower the hand to the ground or the leg. Flatten out the ribs, let them sink towards the right thigh. Turn the head to look at the left hand. Now we're adding a little shoulder stretch. Reach the left arm back, place the back of the hand on the hip. Then if you can, grab the inside of the right thigh. Once it's there, emphasize squeezing the left shoulder back, lifting the chest, turning the head to look straight up. Stretch out that shoulder. Transitioning to half moon, gently transferring all the weight to your right foot. Lift the back leg, rolling the thigh up. Lift the leg as high as you can. And again, squeeze the left shoulder back. You can look forward if you like. Slowly bend the right knee, lower the foot down, step it back. into extended angle, keeping the left hand where it is inside the thigh or on the hip. Squeeze the left shoulder back. Rotate the chest up, then turn the head to look straight up. Lifting the left thigh. Now release the left hand. Now we're going into a bind. Keep the left hand on the hip. Drop the right shoulder as low as you can. Reach it underneath the leg. Grab the right wrist with the left hand. Now lift the chest. Look up. Squeeze that left shoulder back and soften the right arm. Come out of the pose, lower the right hand down to the floor inside the foot. Extend the left arm up alongside the ear into extended angle pose. Then lower the left hand down next to the right and pivot to the left into splits, keeping the back flat, straightening the legs, lifting the arches of the feet. Placing the hands on the ground just below your chin. Reach the hands behind your tailbone and interlink the fingers. Take a breath in. Keep the legs energized, thighs lifting. Exhale, let the torso drop. Straighten the arms and raise the hands as high as you can. Let the head drop. Soften where you feel the stretch, allowing the chest and shoulders to open up. Coming out of the pose, lower the hands. Pivot back to the right. And step back to downward dog. On the next inhalation, lower to plank. Exhale down to the ground, pointing the toes. Lift the belly and the thighs, and inhale to cobra. And exhale up to plank and to downward dog. Shifting the hips back, dropping the heels. When you inhale next, step the left foot between the hands. Plant your back heel, coming forward to warrior one. Shifting the back thigh back. Bringing the right hip forward to square the hips, then you can turn the head into a slight back bend, looking up at the fingers. Keep the belly tucking in. Transitioning to warrior two, fluidly in a relaxed, effortless way. Left knee comes over the ankle. Shoulders drop. The jaw and the neck relax, encouraging the left knee forward as the right thigh shifts back. And bring the left forearm onto the thigh and extend the right arm up alongside the ear. Energizing the body, stretching the right side. Softening where you don't need effort. Allowing the muscles that are being stretched to relax. When you inhale, come up, straighten the left leg. Exhale into triangle pose. Reaching, lowering the left hand down, right arm up above the right shoulder. Turn the head to look at the right hand. Soften through the shoulders and the neck. Now Now adding the shoulder stretch, reach the right hand back. Place the back of the hand on your left hip. Then if you can, grab the inside of your left thigh. Now squeeze the right shoulder back, lift the chest up, and turn the head to look up. To half moon pose. Bend the left knee, placing the hand on a block or on the ground. Bring all your weight into your left foot and lift the back leg as high as you can, rolling the thigh up. Squeezing the right shoulder back, keeping the hand where it is. Bend the left knee. Step the back foot further back, left hand inside the foot. Squeeze the right shoulder back and lift the chest. Energize that back leg. Soften where you feel the stretch. Now release the right hand, placing it on the hip. Drop the left shoulder down. Reach the left arm underneath and grab the wrist with your right hand. Now lift the chest, squeeze the right shoulder back. Lift your right thigh, right arch of the foot. Then release the hands. Lower the left hand inside the foot and extend the right arm up alongside the ear, stretching the right side of the body. Lower the right hand next to the left, then pivot to your right, straightening both legs into splits. Flatten your back, lower the hands below your chin. Lift the thighs, lift the arches of the feet. Then reach the hands back, interlink the fingers with the palms together. Allow the head to drop and the spine to round as you raise the arms as high as you can. Straightening the elbows, squeezing the shoulders back. Release the back of the legs, soften the body as you stretch the shoulders and the chest. Then lower your hands below your chin. Come back up to a flat spine. Pivot to the left and step back to downward dog. Shifting the hips back, lengthening the spine, activating the hands, pushing the fingertips into the ground. Now lower both knees to the ground and sink into child's pose. Reaching the arms back, palms facing up, forehead resting on the ground. Push yourself up. And then sit back on your heels so you're kneeling with the toes facing back. Take a breath in, raise the arms above your head, interlink the fingers. Squeeze the elbows back, exhaling, push the palms up. Keep the shoulder blades sinking down the back. Stretch the arms up through the palms, shift the hands back without tilting the ribs. Take a breath in And when you exhale, bend to the right, stretching the left side of the body. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the right, stretching the elbows straight, pushing through the palms. Inhale to center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Lower the hands down to shoulder height, stretching the arms away from you, palms facing away. Pull every finger towards you. Make the arms as long as you can while you soften the shoulders, the neck, and the jaw. Now into eagle, crossing right elbow on top of left. Try and get the palms together if you can, or interlink a finger. Then stretch the arms up. Keep the shoulders dropping as you lift the hands. And make this effortless, relaxed, softening where you feel the stretch. You can also shift your elbows to the left to deepen the stretch. To come out, lower the arms. Let the elbows rest on your ribs and gently push the hands down. Then unravel the arms, roll the shoulders out. And extend the arms out to the sides, palms facing away, pulling every finger towards your ears, allowing the shoulders to drop. Stretch the arms as long as you can. Eagle once again, left elbow on top of the right this time. Bring the hands together if you can, and keeping the shoulders down, raise the arms up. And if you'd like to deepen the stretch, shift the elbows to the right. Soften where you feel the stretch. Relax the neck, the jaw, the face, the legs. Then lower the elbows down to the chest and let the hands drop forward. Holding for a moment, keep your torso upright. Then unravel the arms and roll out the shoulders. Come forward onto your hands, roll out your ankles. Then step your hands forward on the mat, shoulder width apart, and a couple feet in front of your shoulders. Keep the hips over the knees. Then let the chest sink, lower the head to the ground. And keeping the hands where they are, shift your hips towards your heels, allowing the shoulders to stretch. Then come up, lower both elbows down to the ground. Bring them right together so they're touching. Palms together. Then sink again, resting the head on your arms, letting the chest sink, letting the hips shift back. You'll feel this stretch in the back of the arms and the back of the shoulders into the ribs. Then come up. Bring your bum to your heels into child's pose. Forehead to the ground. Reach the hands back behind you, interlinking the fingers. Now lift your bum, roll onto the crown of your head. Straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulders back, and lift the hands as high as you can. Keep most of the weight on your knees and very little on your head. Make sure there's no straining in the neck. Squeeze the shoulders back, opening up the chest. And encourage the body to open up by softening the muscle, relaxing the body. Come back down to child's pose, lowering the arms, the bum to the heels. And come forward onto the hands. And sit in cross-legged position. Grab your strap. Place the hands about 3 feet apart and lower the hands back. This is the same stretch that we did earlier on. The shoulders stay down away from the ears. Try and straighten out your elbows and encourage the hands to drop back. Then lower the right hand down behind the tailbone, keeping the arm straight. Left arm comes up right beside the left ear. Stretch out both elbows. Left shoulder drops down. And keep the rest of the body soft. Then we'll switch around, bringing the right arm up alongside the ear. Left arm goes back. Gently pulling the strap down with the left hand as you straighten out the right arm. Soften that right shoulder and relax the body. Then bring the left arm back up and lower the strap down. On an inhalation, raise the arms up, interlink the fingers, elbows out to the sides. Exhale, push the palms up, straightening the arms out. Shoulders drop down, hands shift back without tilting the ribs. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend to the right, anchoring your left sitting bone down. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Keep shifting the hands back, inhaling up. Exhale, bend to the right. Open up the armpits. Inhale up to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Then lower the arms to your sides. Hands are shoulder height. Stretching the arms as long as you can, pushing through the palms. At the same time, pull every finger towards your ears. Moving into reverse prayer, reach the hands back behind you and try to place the palms of your hands together on your back. If you can only get the fingertips together, that's fine. Then move the hands up the back as high as you can. Then squeeze the shoulders back. Draw the elbows back. And soften the wrists. Now we're moving into a gentle twist. Take a breath in. And when you exhale, turn to your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn to your right. Inhale back to center. And release the hands. Give them a good shake. Then reach the hands back, interlinking the fingers. And bring the hands around the right side, up onto the hip bone, as far forward as you can. Then squeeze the shoulders back and push the elbows towards each other. Should feel a stretch in the front of your left shoulder. Soften the body. Try and stay focused on how the body's feeling. Where the body's being stretched. Where you're putting effort in to hold the pose. Then bring the hands around the left side of the body, up onto the hip bone as far forward as you can. Squeeze the shoulders back and push the elbows towards each other. Then bring the arms out of the stretch. Roll out the shoulders. And step the feet forward with bent knees. Feet flat on the ground. Bring the left foot under the right leg. Heel as close to the opposite hip as you can. And step the right foot outside of the left thigh, flattening it down. Wrap your left arm around the knee, step your right hand on the ground behind you. Keeping your right sitting bone down, hug the left knee towards your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, turn back to the right. Keep the right foot flat. If you'd like to deepen the pose, breathe in, raise the left arm straight up. Exhale, cross it over the thigh. If you'd like to deepen it further, thread the left arm underneath the right leg, cross towards your left hip, then reach the right arm around and clasp the hands. Keep the spine lengthening up, softening that left shoulder and turning the chest back into the twist. Release the arms. Let's move into cow face pose. Bringing the right heel as close to the opposite hip as you can. Knee on top of knee if you can. Then reach the right arm forward. Bring it back of the hand on the spine, move it up as high as you can. Reach the left arm up and back and clasp the hands. If you can't quite reach, you can grab the strap with the top hand and pass it to the bottom, moving the hands as close together as you can. Now lift the top elbow, draw the right shoulder back, and if you'd like to deepen the pose on an exhalation, come forward, lowering the chin down to the top knee if you can, keeping the top elbow lifting, right shoulder gently shifting back. Soften the body, let go of tension. Let the muscles release. And coming up, release the hands. Roll out the shoulders. Stretch the legs out in front of you, give them a shake. Bend the knees, feet flat on the floor. Bring the right foot under the left leg this time. Heel to the opposite hip. Step the left foot outside of the right thigh. Flatten the foot down and wrap your right arm around the knee, stepping the left hand back. Hug the knee towards your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the spine up. Exhale, turn back to the left. Keep your left sitting bone down. Keep your left foot flattened. And turn the chest back to the left. If you'd like to deepen the pose, cross the right arm over the thigh, bringing the shoulder as close to the thigh as you can. If you'd like to deepen it further, thread the arm underneath the left leg, then reach the left arm around and clasp the hands. Keep flattening your left foot down as you lengthen the spine up through the top of the head and turn your chest back to the left, squeezing that left shoulder back, softening the right shoulder. And coming out of the pose, moving into cow face. Bring the left heel across as close as you can to the right hip. Knee on top of knee if you can. Reach the left arm forward. Place the back of the hand on the spine and move it up as high as you can. Reach the right arm up. Reach back and clasp the hands. And once again, if you can't quite get the hands together, take the strap in the right hand, pass it back to the left, moving the hands as close together as you can. And if you'd like to go deeper, on an exhalation, lower down, bringing the chin to the top knee, top elbow lifting, left shoulder gently squeezing back. And come out of the pose, release the hands, and roll the shoulders out. Stretch the legs forward, give them a shake. Then sit with your legs extended straight on the mat. Place your hands on the ground just beside your hips, fingers pointing forward. Let the thighs drop, flex the toes back, lengthen up through the top of the head. Step your hands back a foot behind your tailbone. Straighten the arms, point the toes forward, lift the chest, then lift the hips. Push the shoulders down, lift the chest, lift the thighs as you tuck the belly in, pointing the toes straight down. Then lower down, bend your knees, grab the front of your knees, lifting the feet off the ground, round your spine down, tucking the chin, and roll onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest and rock from side to side. Lower the feet to the ground with bent knees. Then place the right ankle on the left thigh. Lift the left leg towards you and hug it towards the chest. And relax where you feel the stretch. Relax the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the face. Allow your body to let go into the stretch. Then lower the left foot down. Extend the arms out to the sides and cross the right leg fully over the left. So the knees right on top of the thigh. And let the knees drop to the right, as though your right leg is pulling the left knee down. And turn your head to your left. Then lift the knees, bring them up close to the chest, and lower them to the left. You can use your left hand to encourage the knees down. If it's too deep, shift the knees away from you. If you want it deeper, bring the knees up closer. Turn the head forward, lift the knees, uncross the legs, and place the left ankle on the right thigh, and hug the right knee into the chest. Soften the body, let it go. Let the left hip stretch. Allow tension to drain out of the face and the neck, the chest, the arms. Then lower the right foot down, extend the arms out to the sides, cross the left leg fully over the right, and allow the knees to drop to the left, turning the head to the right. Allow the body to simply relax, releasing the hips, letting the shoulders sink. Turn the head forward, then bring the knees up close to the chest and let them drop to the right. Once again, you can use your right hand to encourage the knees down. Deepen the stretch by lifting the knees, easing it off by shifting them away from you. And turn the head to the left. Come out, turn the head forward, lift the knees, uncross them, and stretch them out on the mat in Shavasana, relaxation. And let the body go. Let the body absolutely relax. Allow the body to surrender. It's as though the flesh is melting right off of the bone in your arms, in your legs. You feel this tremendous heat penetrating into the muscle and the connective tissue. filling it with this beautiful warmth, penetrating deep into the bone, into the joints. And as the muscles dissolve, you feel the weight of the bones sinking. And you feel this beautiful sense of relaxation spread throughout the entire body. Feel this heat penetrating into the lower back. As the flesh dissolves, the muscles relax, the vertebrae shift, easing off pressure on the discs. The muscles of the abdomen become very warm, and they easily relax. It feels so good to fill the body with this beautiful warmth, this total relaxation. And feel this warmth penetrate through the rib cage, filling all the spaces between the ribs. You feel the flesh around the rib cage dissolving away. You become sensitive to the organs within the rib cage. As the lungs expand and contract, and the heart beats in the chest. You feel this heat penetrating the neck. The muscles dissolve. They let go, they surrender to this beautiful feeling. The vertebrae shift apart. Pressure eases off on the discs. And you feel the weight of the vertebrae sinking towards the ground. As the jaw releases, this warmth spreads up into the face, filling the cheeks, the eyes, and across the forehead. It wraps around the scalp, embracing the whole head with this wonderful penetrating heat. You feel tension around the eyes dissolving. Deep back into the eye sockets. Tension in the jaw, letting go. Muscles simply release. Surrender to this feeling. Then bring your awareness to the entire body and notice what you feel. Subtle sensations, more prominent sensations, a feeling of energy flowing through the body, tension somewhere. Become absolutely in tune with your body. As the mind becomes very quiet and focused. Embrace this feeling, this beautiful sense of total surrender. And when you're ready, bring your knees up to your chest, roll onto your right side, eventually returning to a seated position.